Hey guys, welcome to day 3 of my solo travels in Egypt. Today we're going to see the east bank of Luxor. So I'm going to Karnak Temple, which is right behind me, and then I'm going later to Luxor Temple. Today I am on my own because I don't have the tour guide today because frankly speaking, tour guides are a little bit expensive to take. Karnak, right here behind me, is one of the biggest temple complexes probably in the world. It's about 40 acres. Of course, I'm not going to be walking around 40 acres, but hopefully I'll see the good bits. So let's go and see what the temple of Karnak is all about. So off we go, guys. It's bright and early in the morning. That's why it's a bit hard to even take photos. This place is incredibly huge. The unfortunate thing about being on your own today is that there's nobody to take nice pretty photos of you, but well, just gonna have to make it work. Look at these columns, guys. It is so massive. This largest hypostyle in the world. It has no equal anywhere. It consists of 134 columns representing the papyrus flower. God, these are so gigantic. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Okay, so there's the 134 columns. Can you even imagine what it must have been like to live here back in the day? Like, geez, I can't imagine what these holes must have been filled with. People walking around. I don't know. I can't imagine because look at how freaking huge these are. Wow. I really can't imagine what that must have been like in its heyday. Just incredible. Just completely incredible. I can't even describe it. You know what? Coming in Corona times actually helped out because look, there's no tourists here now. Literally, this place would have been swarming with thousands of tourists if it was, normal times. But now look, there's like the odd 1 or 2 tourists, and that's it. It's almost like I have the whole place to myself. Look at the little birds that made nests in the columns. It's their home now. come early in the morning, otherwise look, tourists, lots of tourists. If you're coming here, make sure to come early in the morning, because look, now it's swarming with tourists. I mean, I thought it's because of Corona. No, it's because they don't want to come early in the morning. I left the hostel at 8, so I got here about 8:30. And when I got here, there was nobody, literally nobody. So if you want to have the place alone to yourselves, make sure to come early in the morning. Otherwise, but this time, 10, 11, it's gonna be loads of tourists. Hey guys, so now here we are at the beautiful Temple of Luxor. And you can see all the sphinx leading up to this point. So let's go in to the beautiful Temple of Luxor. So guys, that concludes the tour of the Temple of Luxor. It's a pretty small temple, so you can cover it pretty easily, but I would still say come as early in the morning as possible, because later on the day more and more tourists fill up, of course. With that ends all the sightseeing in Luxor. So next, what I am going to do is I'm get ready for the train ride to Aswan, because next I'm heading to Aswan by the train. Luxor sightseeing is finished now. Hey guys, I am on the train ride from Luxor to Aswan. This train ride is going to take about 3 hours. And I think there's about 4 or 5 stops, but the rest is express. I paid 120 Egyptian pounds. That is $7.5 for a first class ticket in this train. However, you don't use this much. It's as you can see, it's not that clean, and look at my seat in front of me. So yeah, just literally don't expect much out of it. But that's the highest you can buy. That's the cleanest, I guess, that you can take. It's a first class ticket. However, this is the cheapest method to get from Luxor to Aswan. Hey guys, I just got here to the hotel in Aswan, and I'm so very tired. I'm staying at this hotel called Happy Hotel, and let me just show you around the room a little bit. Here is the entrance. It's a small room, but I think it's nice and cute with everything. Little bed. There's even a tiny little TV if I want, even a mini fridge. So it's a not like the hostel that I stayed in before. And this bathroom. With the shower. I think I paid for 2 nights $64. This hotel was not actually my original plan. My original plan was to stay at this place called Babadool, that's the name. And it was a hostel and I wanted to stay at that Babadool hostel. But it is in a little island in the middle of the Nile. So what happens is I needed to take a taxi from the train station and go all the way down to the ferry station, and then from there I need to take a ferry, cross the river by the ferry, and then get to the little island. It's called Elephantine Island or something like that. I need to get to that little island and then still walk to my hostel. And that was my original plan, and it was only $10 a night, so it was quite cheap. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do that. But considering the time that I'm getting here into Aswan, I was later having a little bit of doubt, because if it was in the middle of the day or in the morning or even in the evening, it would have been fine. I would have just gone. But I got here at 10:30 in the night and I was like, oh, am I going to take a taxi ride and then a ferry ride and then walk up to my hostel in an island at 10:30 in the night? I started having a little bit of doubt, because I was like, oh, you know what, looks like it's turning out not to be such a good idea. So I had to sadly say bye-bye to my $10 a night hostel, and I booked this hotel, which was more than double the price, but it's on the main bank, and those are expensive. Well, you'd say it's not really that expensive considering it's only about $27 a night, but yeah, that's not what I budgeted for. This is one of those times that you have to just go for the more expensive thing, because you don't want to compromise your safety. Because at the end of the day, I am just a solo traveler and a girl, and yeah, that whole taxi, boat, island thing just didn't work out at this time of the day. Anyway, that's the end of day 3. I am so freaking tired, and tomorrow morning is the tour to Abu Simbel. So thanks so much for watching me and joining with me on my solo travels across Egypt. I hope you guys liked it. So stay with me, there's still a couple of more days left, so please subscribe, like, and join in another episode of Aura in the Clouds.